had a group a team of us that went down to Dominica. We have shipped 7 containers so far, 5 40-foot containers and 2 20-foot containers. And I have to thank the team that went down from the disaster team that was quickly put together. Guys like Paul Lloyd, guys like Kenneth Sarant, Shaka Sarant, Jones, the 2 girls, I always forget their names, that helped out, Pontiff, Fagan, and all of them that made sure that the containers reached the proper destination and helped in the distribution, and basically took stock of what was going on in Dominica and came back and report to us, so we know the next step that we have to go right now. And so I have to thank Winnell so much for all they have been doing for us. You know, tired phone calls and emails back and forth to try to get the artists up here, and they have been so helpful. Claudio Boncampo, and every single one that has contributed. This is something that this concert didn't just come about just like that. There are different countries within the Caribbean and also in the world, from Barbados, St. Thomas, New York, Boston, Miami, the UK, that are holding benefit concerts for Dominica. And so St. Martin wanted to play its part too as well, to continue to show the support for what has transpired in Dominica. And so, as many people know, Dominicans are very resilient people. The country is a very resilient and strong nation. And so the rebuilding process will be rebuilt back better, bigger, stronger than ever before. And this has shown, as Caribbean people, when one of us find ourselves in any situation, we all run to the aid. You know, I am reminded of Hurricane Lewis. When we went through our disaster here too as well, Dominica and the other islands were front and center in making sure that that they lend a helping hand in the rebuilding of St. Martin.
Well, definitely this concert is going to be a concert of fun. It's going to be a concert of excitement. We have put a lineup together that is really taking care of all different age groups. That's why we are starting this concert from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. We have the Lady of Song, Ophelia Mari Olivache, who's going to be here performing. The Cardos Legends, Midnight Groovers. We have the original Bunyo Pioneers, 4 or 5 members of the original WCK guys who's going to be here. You have yours truly, Rohi, the Closer Baby Man. We're going to just turn up the curtains here at the Festival Village on Saturday, the 3rd of October. We have the 11 times Calypso King from right here, King Bobo, who has been rehearsing and getting things organized vigorously with us. We have the 4M Band. You can't forget the Explosion with Remo, who have done so many hits here on Sunshine City, the friendly island of St. Martin. We've got the legend DJs, Mills Out Sound. We've got DJ Biggers. We've got Dave Nice. We've got DJ Speed. So it's a lot. It's an excellent lineup. We're going to be dancing, doing our cultural dances from Dominica. We're going to have our cultural songs, which we call the Jingping and the Bele. So for people who know that Dominica is a strong cultural island and they want to get a taste of our dancing and what we do, our Creole food and everything, on the 3rd of October, this is the place to be at the Festival Village here on St. Martin.
Yes, a lot was discussed in Friday's meeting with the minister. We discussed, as unions, we wanted to actually get an insight on what was the plans for the celebration of the Teachers Appreciation Day or Week this year. And basically that discussion also centered on the ministry expressing, and you know, they were then presenting what they were planning and when they were planning this, because Teachers Appreciation Day falls on October the 5th. But for us, unfortunately, we have a midterm break also. So a lot of teachers probably sometimes leave the island over the weekend before the Monday that it will be celebrated. So we also discussed the possibilities of really having the teachers appreciated in a way where, you know, it would be an unforgettable event. So they are working on certain things, and Y2 took the responsibility of also checking out something as a token, and together we can then have that jointly. In addition, we also informed the minister, because prior to the meeting we did send an email, but for some reason, you know, with the blockage and all the outages, power outages, she did not receive that email notifying her that the representative of the WICLU on the board of the NEPA had resigned. Now, why did we take the opportunity to also discuss NEPA? Because as a union, we were very much concerned of the latest developments, what we read, some things in the newspaper a week or so ago, and we definitely strongly feel that all should be done in the power to actually put NEPA on the map. In our board meeting, a number of my board members said, you know, there was similar courses, type of level courses before, like the WAVE, the Smith, and they talk about certain development with them and they all disappeared. We definitely and strongly feel that WAVE and Smith, for example, did not have their own infrastructure, their own building, so you didn't see the jacket on it. But NEPA has a state-of-the-art building with equipments. What has to be done there, whether it's the accreditation of the programs for the students or whatever, it is time that we get it right this time. If the two others did not stand out their tests or have a long life, NEPA is here and we should make it work just like any other high school. This is the secondary vocational education that we should take care of and make sure that we can guide our youngsters when they are finishing secondary school or even the PSVE into that stream to become more proficient in their work, so that they can be the skilled labor and they can also be a part of the workforce on St. Martin. So therefore, that would also help, you know, eradicate youth unemployment.
Basketball once again. LBC. Check it out. Yeah. LBC.
It's okay.
That's right. Bring your friends and your family.
Vitamalt takes care of you. And now, check under the marked caps for a chance to win prizes. More detail on press.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas really easy. Island Finance. For education, yes. A renovation, that's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
On October 23rd, we have a workshop, Coping with the Side Effects of Radiation. Also very, very important, that will be at the Phillipsburg Jubilee Library. Then on October 29th is our annual gala movie night where 400 women are able to, you know, come out and just have a girls' night out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun and a little different this year. Shirts can be pre-ordered. I'm urging ladies to get their t-shirts, but the ordering will only start as of October 2nd over at Easy Print on the Corolita Road. Then on October 30th, there's a Pandora launch on French Street from 12 to 2 and again from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And we ended off with an open house at the St. Martin Medical Center starting at 3 p.m. and ending at 7 p.m. And of course, all month long, there'll be clinical screenings, breast self-examinations, and demonstrations at the different doctors' offices that the Positive Foundation has allocated with the doctors.
We think it's definitely having an impact on the community as a whole. If we think back when we started this campaign, for example, women rarely talk about their breasts or talk about their bodies, but today this is a very open topic. We still have ways to go with it, but it's definitely, we've seen some improvement. Additionally, the medical community is seeing the need for it, and this year they've come out in a grand support of this event in the sense that we have 15 clinics with 27 opportunities where women can be screened. So we're definitely seeing that the people who feel that this is important, including the entire community and the business community, for sponsoring and supporting the event has been fantastic.
How many years you all been doing this now?
Wow.
Collectively?
We started, our first campaign started in 1998. So it's been a while now since we've been doing this, and gradually each year the campaign has basically intensified.
Yes.
We've added new activities, some fun, some not so fun because then it becomes information or kind of like in your face kind of thing. One such activity is actually the workshop what we do, that we provide information on coping with chemotherapy and radiation therapy. So this is actually something that is in your face. We show you exactly what the breast can look like when it has cancer and what some of the signs that people look like. So this is on the 23rd of October, and we're encouraging you to come out and see this information that we have to offer.
You know, if I can jump in right here, I must say, like Shelly's explaining, the combination of really bringing it into your face, but at the same time showing the upside of celebrating life, that despite of you being diagnosed with breast cancer, you can have a fruitful life. You can go on to be a successful person. You can be a survivor of breast cancer. And we have a lot of those strong, positive women in our community. Breast cancer is already something so heavy and people don't like to talk about it. So that's why we sought out a balance between the fun activities and of course the information that is definitely important for people to know why we're doing this. A good balance.
Keith Graham, I'm president of the St. Martin Golf Association.
Now you have a tournament that's coming up next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Could you give a little bit of an insight of what is going to be actually happening at this tournament?
It's called the ECGA, which is Eastern Caribbean Golf Association Tournament. There are 11 countries, each with a team of 12, so potentially about 120 players. It's a two-day tournament, Saturday and Sunday, with a round on Friday if you want to practice. It ranges from Anguilla, Antigua, Barbados, St. Martin, Guadeloupe. Every year it's a host country, so every 10 years St. Martin actually is the host, and this year it's our turn.
And would you say that preparation is in place for you to start kickoff on Saturday?
I'll tell you on Tuesday. We're working hard. We got an opening reception cocktail where the Prime Minister will open on Friday night. That's at Great Bay Beach Hotel. They're hosting the opening. Then we have 2 rounds Saturday and Sunday. We have a closing at Maho.
And I understand this is the second year that St. Martin is keeping it. You kept it a couple of years ago, and now you are keeping it once again in St. Martin.
We had it, no, it was more than, I think it was about 12 years ago that St. Martin held it.
12 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's quite a long time.
Yeah, well, you're meant to host it every 10 years. once every 10 years, because there's 10 teams or 11 teams.
So now it's St. Martin's
So
turn.
Martin's turn. So although the course is unfortunately very dry, we decided to host it anyway so that we could use our turn and basically just be host.
Okay,
It's
anything
good.
else more you would
Yeah,
want
it's
to say?
very good promotion for the island, because you've got 11 countries or 10 countries in the surrounding area, and that is good for tourism because they come and learn about the friendly island, and word of mouth tourism is the way to go right now.
As a team, but we also play as individuals, so we all play the full course 2 days in a row, and then we hope to come out the winners at least of the net, right?
So, what about yourself? How long you been playing?
Golf?
Yes.
7 years only.
Only
I'm
7
young.
years.
Yeah,
I'm young.
that's for sure.
Yeah. Do you like the sport?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a drug. Not a sport, it's a drug.
Yeah.
What you planning to do for the tournament that's coming up?
It's my first tournament, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
it's going to be your first tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a young player.
Yeah. Okay. So and
The
then
rookie.
A rookie.
Yeah,
you're a
Exactly.
rookie.
Yeah.
I am a rookie.
Okay. And then what can you tell us about yourself? Are you also a golf player, or rookie, or professional, or pro? Tell me something.
Not professional, just a fun player, and enjoy the tournaments as well.
Yeah.
This
And
is
how
going to
lo-
be my 11th year in this tournament.
It's going to be 11
Yeah.
years. And well, since you were playing all 11 years, did you ever came out?
Well, as Gita said, it's a team event. So,
Okay.
you know, our team has sometimes, St. Martin has sometimes plays pretty good, and other times we've been beat. But hopefully this year, since we're on the home course, then we can win some prizes.
Yeah, we won first net on the home course last time we had it here, which
that's
was
right.
in 2005. So that was great. But I think we've had a few individual ladies
Yeah,
who,
we had some individual
who
prizes
won
as
something.
well, yeah.
What about playing into other countries as representing St. Martin? Do you all ever win something?
Yes, sometimes we do.
Right. And how difficult it is for you all to compete against other countries?
Well, all of us here, I mean, we're not the best of golfers, so we have some pretty high handicaps. So we can't beat the other ladies gross, but we can play even with them in the net. So
Okay.
that's where we have our chance, I think.
Yeah, they have some good players in the other
Yeah.
islands. So we're up against a tough competition. But it's good fun.
It's good fun.
Yes, it is.
And would you say that you all are prepared for, I think it's next weekend coming?
Yes.
Yeah, to play? So you all going to be the first group that going to be starting off, or is it goes by numbers?
No, it goes sort of like groups. On this particular tournament, the men will go out first on Saturday, and I think it's the super seniors as well. And then ladies and seniors will be going out in the afternoon, and then we sort of reverse the order on Sunday.
And it's
Sunday
going to be,
morning we will be out bright and early, believe it.
and they're going to be 2 games, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
Just we'll do our best and have a good time.
Okay.
And
And
good luck.
we do look forward to see so many people coming from the other islands.
Yes.
It's 100 players coming in,
Okay.
and then topping with us. So we should be 113 in the tournament. So it's a good boost for the island as well.
And all the writing that you did it right here on the island of St. Martin?
Yes, I did. With me, basically my knowledge of the surrounding areas, that's what I used also to put in the book. So if I saw something, I would be able to detail it, meaning that I would be able to describe it basically. And that, of course, I would create the scene. I would set the scene so that when you start to read the book, it's not that you're just reading stuff and you don't know what's happening around, but you could also kind of picture what's going on as the characters interact with each other. So you kind of like live in the moment of the book. You actually see what's happening, and that's what I was going for that feeling of, wow, this is happening in front of me, that TV sense, basically.
How was the response of the public about your book? Do they love what you write about your book?
It's been pretty awesome to actually have some people really behind me and, you know, going out and buying the books and going back to the bookstores and hearing that it's sold out and I have to bring in more. So it's been really, really cool that's been happening, that I have that support. That's really was encouraging me to go ahead with the second one, even though I'd already started. you still have that little fear since it's the first time I'm writing, how are people going to react to it. But it's been extremely, extremely positive. I have some people texting me or finding me on Messenger, sending me notes and saying I really love the book. So all of that thing is really inspiring for me to say, in the sense of you never know what you're talented, your talents lie. So just try something new, and especially if it's positive, try something new, and go out there, put yourself out there. You never know how awesome something will be.
How was it difficult for you to come out with this book?
The difficulty came with more of the fact that now it's an end product, but of course in the beginning there's a fee involved, publishing. So first I wanted to go totally not self-publishing, but try to get to people. But being that we're here on the island, people don't really know us so much, so it's more tape, you have to go through and stuff like that. But when I switched that thinking and said, let me see who's going to get involved, I decided to go to different companies, asking them for sponsorship, Caribbean Liquors, Cadastre, those people. They, when I told them about it, I just sent in a little piece of what I wrote that wasn't edited yet, and they loved it. And that was crazy because they loved it before the editing happened. And they basically helped me get to that point where I could actually go and submit something and have it created into something awesome. So I would say the hardest part was just people like to see things, to touch it, to see what it's gonna look like. So once I got over that hurdle and I produced something, other things have started to fall into place. It started to become more easier. So yeah, definitely the first stage was the hardest.
I would like you to read a segment of the book that you have, any segment, if you could do that to us.
I do have one. Let me see. I think it's also the one that I'm using for my bookmarker, because I find it's such an awesome piece. And I wrote it before I even had the thought of what was going to happen with the whole thing. So I'm going to just find it. So I don't have that storytelling voice, so okay? Okay, so it goes, I was dumbstruck. I had never stopped to consider how certain events could change a person's perspective on life. How even though we all have our own destinies, our lives are intertwined with those we meet, no matter how briefly. Savvy was not only a product of circumstances, but also of her will to survive. Somehow, I felt like I should have known that and hated myself for not realizing. So basically the pieces, the piece that's, for me, that's powerful is that you never know the person, whoever you meet in life, you never know how they're gonna, change your journey or change your perspective on things. And I wanted to, with the launch, I wanted to share that piece especially, because during this whole thing I've met some amazing, crazy people. And that energy alone, I fed off of that energy, that, positive vibe, or even like the negativity in the sense of getting rejected by sponsors. That also builds character. So you never really know how those other people can transform you, whether it's positive or negative. So you shouldn't always see the negative as, a shut door or a closed door. You should also see it as an opportunity to build on yourself. Don't only live for the positive moments.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
In my opinion, everything is perfect and you would be great for the job. But I see here that there's a 2-year gap in your resume. What did you do?
I was hospitalized for mental illness.
Oh, mental illness?
I've undergone treatment and I have a wonderful family that supports me.
Well, that is good news.
No, it's fine. I'm recovered.
We'll contact you, okay?
For a better understanding of mental health and what you can do to stop mental health stigma, please go to the Mental Health Foundation's website at www.mhf-sxm.com.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas real easy. Island Finance. For education, a renovation. That's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
The city got the off season and on season. I coming up on my off season and after Carnival let us go on the off season. And now we're going on the on season. Breakthrough was the first, sold out event. We coming with fire under your foot. We got the Telcel Night of the Hitmakers coming. And we got a special one coming, Mr. Ricardo. You're gonna be the first to know when we drop that. Just put it like this. We head into the front side. That's all I got to say. But for now, fire under your foot, the 26th, Boxing Day, Water Day. Eat, full up yourself for Christmas, and we're gonna walk off those kilos on the 26th of September at Port of Pleasant. Trust me, keep it locked on Facebook. Keep it locked. Okay.